friends, Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. I am doing a little, I guess, behind the scenes, hang out and chat if you want. Well, hang out and chat. You can chat if you want. This is not live. This is pre-recorded. Anyways, I am just working in my sales room and I'm prepping things for my next sale. My next live sale will be February 26th. That's a Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. It'll be streaming through Madeline Dayette Designs channel. That's our good friend Maddy, and she'll also be modding for me. Thank you so much, Maddy. I will have the link in the description box for the sale, for the upcoming sale, as well as putting Maddy's link to her channel in there, which I feel like just about everybody has that, but just in case, you know what? Just in case. So I'm just prepping. So I'm working through some things that I have. I have so much stuff. I know you guys are shocked, right? Shocked. And I'm just prepping things for my sale. Some things will make it into the sale all the way. Some things won't. Just depends on how much time I have. But I have this super cool book right here that I've been hoarding for forever, for absolute ever. It's the Academy Awards. I got it at an estate sale, and it's the complete portrait collection of Academy Award winners, Best Actor Award and Best Actress Award, suitable for framing. And it's got all these, it's got this cover, so I'm keeping the cover for me. They are all stamped 1962, so I think that's when they made this, put this all together. International sales, Santa Monica, California. Anyways, so what I'm doing is I'm breaking them all apart. I'm parting with this, and I'm putting them in their own individual sleeves. But they are so cool. So like this one, sorry for the glare, I'm still getting them in their sleeves. So this one is Jane Wyman, 1948, Johnny Belinda, Warner Brothers. So it has like her two faces on here, has her signature. Now these are definitely obviously they're reproductions, and I believe they are lithographed because of the way you can see through the paper. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's the type of paper, I think, or the way the ink, the printing that they did. So everybody's gonna have their own sheet. And there are, I don't even know how many people. I guess you might want to see this. Well, I'm not doing pre-orders on this. So I am bringing these to the sale, but they're so cool. I don't even know some of these people. And so they have their year. So was that the year they were born? I would guess, right? Olivia de Havilland, isn't she beautiful? 1949, the heiress, Paramount. Anyways, so I don't even know, Judy Holliday, Jose Ferrer, Vivian Leigh. Does everybody know all of these people? Humphrey Bogart, like that's a well-known name. Shirley Booth, Gary Cooper, Audrey Hepburn. These are amazing, and I have to share them. So there's just like so many more. Elizabeth Taylor, Sophia Loren. So what was this one from? This is from Two Women. So whatever she played, is that the name of the movie? Two Women, Champion-less films. So when I bring them to the sale, I'll probably just put a few on the table at a time. I have so many of them that this will probably make it into the next several of my personal live sales, because I just don't, like, I give myself time limits on how long I'm gonna work through things, and I have so much already. But aren't these cool? And well, we'll see, you know. Oh my gosh, I have like a whole mess of paper in here somewhere. I sidetracked because I was already doing this, and I was like, you know what? Personally, I like the behind the scenes type things. Let me grab some more sleeves. I like behind the scenes type things, and although this is not like super behind the scenes, it is somewhat behind the scenes of preparation, because there's a lot of preparation that goes in there. So let's see, turn them over so that I can face them this way. Anyhow, so all I'm doing with these is I'm popping them in their things, in their little sleeves. Loretta Young, I mean, gosh, aren't these cool? This was such a fun find when I found this. Some of you may remember that me showing it a long time ago. Okay, that's not gonna work that way. They're just sliding all around. Maybe if I turn them back the other way. No. Okay, back to this. There was one of them, like this one right here. His page was folded, and then he's got a little tear there. Maximilian Schell, Judgment at Nuremberg Stanley Kramer. So he got pulled from the stash because I only want to do the ones that are in really good condition, so that I don't have to talk about the secrets. And then later on, if I still have them, if they were well received, if, you know, and someone wants that one, then I can do that one later. But anyways, that's what I'm doing here. It takes a while. And I do pre-sleeve it. I know on the sales it's kind of hard, and I feel bad, and I'm so sorry if that bothers anyone about the glare, but I have to have them pre-done for you in their bags, so that because you can see how slow I do it. I work with my hands as best I can, and because of that, it just makes sense for me to do this. Oops. Anyhow, I hope you are all doing well and enjoying all your moments. This is kind of a little extra video for me today. I'm posting before we head out. So this will be posted. I'm actually going to be going to the doctor for my knee, and I'm excited. I'm excited to find out like what exactly it is and if there is a fix for it. And I'm so hoping so. I seriously miss going to the gym. And I also find that when I'm going to the gym and working out, I still have my hang-ups with sugar, but I will definitely eat much more healthier, and I'm more apt to do cooking and things like that because I'm carrying a little bit more, because I'm investing so much effort and time and money, you know, to get myself healthy. I tried to do the workout out at home thing. I just don't do it. I don't do it. I even was doing it. I was, I don't know if I think I talked to you guys about it, where I had a trainer. So I paid for the trainer. I paid for the gym membership, and I paid for my trainer to work out. And we were working out. I think I went down to, was it once or two times a week? I don't know. It was started 3 times a week. Anyways, I paid for so many sessions. I need that body double. I think it was 2 times a week, and then I joined the circuit class. Well, then I started doing, FaceTiming with my trainer. You know, her business and her life is just exploding in so many awesome ways. And so I was, you know, changing along the way also. And I tried doing it from home and even with FaceTiming, but it's just not the same for me. I'm that person. That is my personality. If I'm home, I'm going to find 5 million other things to do. And it usually involves being down here in my craft room. I even had my gym down here, like, not my gym, but like my little makeshift. And I would have to pull everything out to work out, and then I have to put everything away and pull it out, put it away, and that became horrible. I was like, no, I hated it. So then I took my gym, my little makeshift gym. I bought myself a nice workout bench. Oh my gosh, I didn't buy it. My friend Brianne and Jason chipped in and bought me this amazing, I picked it out. And I love it. It's a nice bench that does a couple of different things, and I can move it around. It was like $250. Now it's up in my bedroom, which is nice because I have all the windows up there. So I have all the views of the lake and the mountains, which who doesn't want to work out looking at stuff like that? If I'm being really honest, I wanted my craft room up there, and I still ask Jason every now and then, hey, are you getting tired of going up and down the stairs for bed? He's like, what? I was just thinking that maybe we should do a little extra remodel and take the 2 spare rooms, the guest rooms on the main floor, and that bathroom, and convert it all and make it a big master suite with a bathroom, and then have like a little powder room for guests when they show up. And then we could take the whole basement and convert it and put 2 more bedrooms down here, because we have 2 egress windows. We would just need 1 more. We could do 2 egress windows, or just make 1 extra bedroom and where that other egress window is, and have like some family space down here, because there's a full, well, it's not a full bathroom, it's like 3/4. It's a shower with a sink and a toilet. We can easily change it into a bathtub because there's enough room in that bathroom. It's big enough. So with a full bathroom down here for guests, and then they could have this. And then that way when the teenage kids come, they would have like a little sitting area for their TV and gaming, because I know they like to do that. And that's kind of how we had it set up at home when my kids were growing up. We had like a little sitting, we had a full basement, and Jason remodeled it and put all the big giant egress windows in, had giant beautiful windows for them. And then he and then we had an area down there for the kids to hang out, you know, with their friends and, you know, whatever. So I said we could do that, and then we'd have 2 rooms down here, and then we can take the upstairs. So we'd have the same amount of bedrooms. We'd have 2 guest rooms down in the basement with extra hangout space. Anyways, and then we could take the upstairs and we can remodel that. Well, we don't have to remodel it. I would just want to rip out the carpets and put the vinyl plank. I have big wishes, and then oh my gosh, and then make that my craft room. I would have all the natural light. I mean, so much natural light that I would literally have to use shades to block some of it out. Like, that's how much natural light's up there. I have all the views. Could you imagine how creative and how creative I could probably get if I had that instead of being down in the dungeon? Oh, just kidding. My basement's actually really nice. I forget that I'm in a basement. Actually, it's so nice down here. Except sometimes when I go upstairs, because I keep, I don't have like all the big windows. I do have a window, but I keep the blind on there a lot. Anyways, I just lose track of time. When I go upstairs, it's dark. But if I was upstairs in that main room, I mean, like, doesn't that sound amazing? Is it doable? Is it doable? So how many more? There's so many. Like, there's no way we would be here for like hours on one cell trying to go through these. But that's okay. If they're well received, then I'll just pull a few out every cell for the next several cells that I have. And oh my gosh, I went through this pack of my bags very quickly. So how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna pull 11 out because I might have grabbed 12 on accident. I mean, an extra one. And they're hard to get back in those sleeves. So let me see. Flip these over. Anyways, I don't even know why I was telling you all that, but that would be a dream. So so Jason, when he first before he remodeled the basement for me to be my actual crafting space, he had actually said, hey, we should, he wanted to build out our upstairs, our main floor, to go all the way across our house. So our house is built, when we bought it, so let me see. So like our house build is like, this is our house. I'm just going to make a like this. Okay, so it's like one of those houses, okay? So like here's the main part of our house right here. The spare bedrooms are back here. And then when you go up the stairs here, this is our bedroom is up in here. So there's just all this empty space. So what he was going to do right here is build this all the way across and then create the whole upstairs. We would redo that, reconfigure however we want, so that I had my crafting space up there with the bedroom. And then, but it's, we already had a full basement. And so you can probably guess that it was more cost effective for him to just remodel a space, a huge space, by the way, that we already have, rather than build on top of what we have, because you have to get, you know, you have all the building permits for that. You have, and like, so down here, what do? He put new floors in. He did the, switched out a couple of doors and put a wall in between a couple of things from when we bought the house. So like when we bought it, where the bathroom is, down here, so the bathroom and that one room, I call it the wet room, where we had like our little makeshift kitchen, that was all one room. It was like a laundry room. So that's where the laundry room was. They had a really skinny shower stall, a toilet, and a sink. So it was a small bathroom, but it was the laundry room and folding room and all that stuff. Had the sink and everything. So he put 2 walls up. He put he separated the bathroom part from that wet room part and created two rooms. So there was a private bathroom. And then I had and then he put a sink in that other, what I call the wet room. That sink wasn't there. He put that sink in there for me. And then the wall on the other side of the bathroom, that's where the mechanical room is. I think I've taken you guys in there. Is where I have my freezers and our heat pump, all that stuff. Is it the heat pump? It's the furnace, all that stuff. He just shifted some things around and got everything in captured in there. So the door, I think we moved a couple of doors. We as in he. Oh, I guess I did grab out the right amount of bags. So it was cheaper to do that, and then he did painting and lighting and all that kind of stuff. So yes, way cheaper, still expensive, but way cheaper than building. And I'd still be fine with that too, like a smaller crafting space. So if I was upstairs, if we ever did just build across, I'm fine with that too. If he was able to get that done, and then just have a smaller crafting area. Lord knows I could probably use a smaller area, but also I'm thinking I would be higher up, so my internet would probably be better. That's my thought, and I'm sticking to it. All right, got those done and put aside, and then I think I will put him, I don't know. I'm going to put him on there. I just don't know yet, so I'm going to I got to put them all in there, and how many, I got to count how many I have, though, because I'm going to pre-make my stickers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I have to count in increments because I lose track. So we'll do this. We have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. I'm making a mess. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, who is that? Jennifer Jones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bing Crosby. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I'm not supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to be just putting these people away. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like there should be, I think I counted wrong. I feel like it would be an even number, you know, like 8, and that would be 9 right there, plus 1. So it would be 69. Don't you, 69? There's my number. Anyways, I feel like I might have miscounted. I think there might be 70, but I know I counted 68 that are going to be going in for here. This one's kind of a messed up one, so I need to make 68 of these prices. So, right? 68 price tags. Okay, for the portraits. Yes, that's what I'm going to call them, portraits. All right, so I'm going to put that there, and then this one is going to be, it's got a secret right there. Okay, and then I'll just put him at the bottom, and then that way I don't have to worry about it. Okay, and then I'll put those aside, and then I'll have to come back later and make the price tags, and then I'll get those on there. And then during the sale, Aubrey can write down names and help me do that. That sounds like a plan. All right, these, I need to put these in some little bags. I just don't want to, well, I guess these can wait. But I like to have them in their little sacks. Only because, like I said, it's hard to do that, but if I have to take them out, that's my thing. Let me see, will this fit in here? These are the little spoons. So sometimes I just don't seal them because I want to be able to pull them out. So like all these people, these, I'm going to seal them up. I'm going to put their price tags on and then they will be sealed. And I'm not going to pull them out. I'll leave that one that's messed up, but the secret, I'll leave him open, and then that way if I have to pull one out for anybody, I can pull him out to show. And then that way I'll do that. And then I'm going to put the little forks in this one. I don't think this is going to fit in that one. I think I need a different size. I've got like 5 million sizes of bags. Let's see, what do I have? I need a little wider, a little bit wider. Let's put him in this one. Will he fit this way? I think so. I don't know. Do you see the fuss? So now I know some people will probably say I could wait until after the sale to do this, but it would add it adds, so no matter what, it's going to add time. But after the sale, I have so much to do with processing, creating the invoices, getting everything packed, getting the weights on them, finding the space for everything, making room for the next step. It's just, I have a lot going on, and it's just the way I work. So I would rather have things packaged, pre-packaged, sell, and then work on the invoicing, because I really like to get my invoicing done within 2 to 3 days, the invoicing and packaging and shipping. I really do. I need to get it moved out since I only do 1 sale a month, and that's just the way it works for me. So I'm gonna leave those open, and I need prices on them. So let's see. I'm gonna put my tags on them. I've also been putting my tags closer to the top so that I can see them, because when I'm packaging things up, sometimes like I see things and I have things like this and I have to pull them out anyways. So this just makes more sense. I try to find a stiffy spot for it. So when I pull the bag down, you know, like so, I will know that my sticker will be on there. Okay. And so then the next thing I'm going to do is cut these. And how many do I have? I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32, 34. Let's grab. I'm going to cut them in half for the prices. So I have, these are so hard to see. I have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 30, so I'd have 60 right there. So let's just, I know I need 68, right? So, ooh, I don't like these scissors. Okay. Anyways, Jason's been looking for estate sales for us to go to. I don't know if we're gonna find any. He said he's been looking, but he hasn't seen any. Also, winter finally found us. So there's that. It's like snowing like crazy. And all of a sudden, which is really scary because, you know, we basically have been in spring weather for so long, and things have been budding, like everything's been like it's crazy. We are in an orchard area, so there's 62, 64, 68. Okay, so 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Yeah. Okay, I'll put these ones down here. And, okay, so what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to take my stickers, and then all I have to do is write the price on them. And then when they sell, if they sell, I shouldn't say when. No, I shouldn't say when. I should say stay positive. When they sell, then Aubrey, see, I'll put it up here so it's not on the page. Does that make sense? I don't want the writing. I don't want imprints of a writing onto that. So when they sell, Aubrey can just write the price down. Write the name on there. Huh. I'm not doing that. I'm lying. Oh my gosh. You know what we're going to do? I take all that back. First of all, I need to lay these down somewhere. I don't want to waste them, but I don't know if they're going to be able to go back on here. I can get, let me see, how many can I save? I can save, there's only 3. Can I save all 3? Maybe. All right. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is what I did last time with some of the stuff. 60, and then 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm just going to put these. Okay, just backtracking here. All I have to do is put the price on those. Let me get a paper clip. Any paper clip. And I'll put this like that and like that. Okay. All I have to do is put the price on here, and then Aubrey can write the name of the person who purchased that one, and then she can just slap it down, and then that way it can go right here on the front. Okay. I wonder, I probably have a lot of friends right now that are saying, wait, you can do this. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you've already thought about that, if you've already, even if you've typed it in too, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. It takes a minute. So I'm not going to worry about that. I have to get them all shuffled down into their spot. But for now, I will set them aside. Okay, what else do I have that I need to work on? Oh, I need to do this, but I'm wondering, let's see. Let's see. I don't know what I did here so far. So I have all these old aprons. This one though has staining on it. So maybe like, see, it's got like the burn or the oil. I don't know what it has, but so I'm thinking, and then it has like a big secret right here with some threads. That's just the seam though. Or not the seam, the hem. So maybe I won't use this one, or use this one. Maybe I won't sell that one. I think they're all gonna have some kind of secret though. But I have all these vintage aprons, like this one. Looks like this one was used in a craft room. Cause look, looks like that's ink or dye or a laundry room even. Aren't these cool though? But the fabric itself, like it's really old fabric, I think. And one of Sandra's hairs. And look at the rickrack. So isn't that pretty? So they are pretty. I think, okay, I think I'll just maybe talk about the secrets. Maybe not put these in bags yet. This will be easy to stuff in a bag, and I'll just talk about the secrets when I pull those. Okay, so I'm gonna leave these bagless. There's a few different ones. Oh my gosh, aren't they so cute though? And then they all like, oh, look at that. That's all hand done. Oh my gosh, so cute. So cute. Okay. And like I said, this is not a pre-sale video, so I'm not taking pre-orders on these, my friends, but look at them. Aren't they so cute? They will be at the February 26th sale. February 26th, 1 p.m. Pacific time. So if you are liking this type of thing, oh my gosh, look at this one. Is this one? Oh, it's got like a tea kettle. I think, is that a tea kettle? I don't know what this box is, but it's making something. A watering can. Oh my gosh, this is cute. Oh, like a little crock pot. Except it's got a burner thing underneath, so it's like old school crock pot. Jeez, love that. Okay. I have that one. Oh, and I have another one that, oh my gosh, and this one's purple. I have another one that has the hand stitching. That's inside the pocket. It has the hand embroidered stitching on this. And look at that. Oh my gosh. Did somebody like make their own rickrack? Or is that, no, that's tiny rickrack with little tiny, like whips. Is it called a whip? I'm calling it a whip stitch because that's what it would remind me of. Like I'm whipping, whip, 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 whip. Whip it real good. Okay, anyways. All right, and then I have all these card packs I gotta put together. Okay, I can work on that. Okay, so what's this? Playing cards with face and ace. Oh, I knew I had these. I made all new tags, I think. So I'm like, I don't know what I did with them. Packing, okay. That packing material cost, yes, it does get expensive, but okay. This one's a good one. That one's plain. Does this one go over here too? Yes, okay. So I'm gonna put, I think I priced them all, did I? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I pulled these to price them. Okay. when I'm talking about the face cards, you're probably like, what is she talking about? So, okay, I've got those done. Those are prized. Those I have a whole bunch of German scrap that I found that I forgot that I even had, and some of it's from England, some of it's from Germany. So, oh, these I'm talking about the. Oh my gosh, all my little packs of cards. So I sold a ton of these, but I didn't sell all of them, and I didn't even show all of them because I have so many of them. So I have those. I'll be constantly pulling those out until we don't have any more. I also thought I would make some more ticket packs, and I believe this is just housing the small ones. How many packs? How many packs am I gonna make? Let me count. So let's see. Let's put that over there. Let's put the peoples over here now, out of the way. The silverware, the people and the plasticware, not silverware. Put that in there. All right. So let's see, how many packs were we gonna make here? Okay, because I have to get them folded and into their little sack. I think I actually found some sacks that were a little bit longer. I just purchased, I didn't find them. I found them on Amazon. I purchased them, they're here now, so I can use those. So I think that'll work better. So these are the golf outing tickets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and I pulled them in a dozen. So we have a dozen. And how many am I making? How many packs am I gonna make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm only gonna make 12 packs. I'm gonna make a dozen packs, and these have a dozen. So let me do 4 at a time. 4 at a time. Okay, so I have the golf. I have the blue tickets. And then if I had a bigger space, I would lay them all out on a long table, but all my spaces are used for something. So whoops, goodness gracious. Okay, so we have the blues and the blue here. Let me grab those sacks. Oh, are they right here? Oh, I thought I brought them over here, but they're right here. These ones are, wait, I think these are the ones. Uh-oh, these might be the ones I got for the kids for their St. Patrick's Day stuff. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. All right, but I need to plug you in because my phone's gonna die. Oops. Oopsie. Okay. Let's see. Oh, well, I'll have enough for the kids because I only need a dozen of these. See, though, I don't have to fold them as much, I think. All right, back to this. Okay, we got the blue ones. Let's pull those out. And then we have purple. And so these, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're doubled, so you get a dozen of each one. So same thing. That's what I just stayed consistent with the count. So then you get purple tickets in this pack, and we have these are like a white to a light gray. So get those, and then we'll count them because I don't even know like how many tickets are in this pack, this bundle. This is a lot of tickets though. I mean, this will get you far. I love these things because they're so fun to play with when you're making stuff, but they make great little add-on things, all kinds of embellished paper or hidden paper clips, embellished paper clips, tags, tabs, pockets, layering them up. That one's yellow. This one's the orange one. They're also fun to like stick like in pockets for someone else, like if you're creating journals to sell or to gift out for them to play with within their journal. Okay. I mean, you guys know there's probably way more things. Tell me what you would tell me all the things in the comments. What are all the things tickets are good for? Here's red. Okay, and then let's see. We're not done. We're not done. I have more. I have pink. I feel like it's pink when it's next to this red, but when I see it all on its lonesome, it could also come off as a light red, but it's pink in tone compared to the red. You see what I'm saying? And then we have this beautiful minty green. I love this one. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's a lot of tickets. And we're not done because I have more. And I just took all the tickets I have, and I still have more, you guys. Like, I can make these for days. So these ones are the admit one, and it's a single strip. These ones are like ticket, keep this coupon, doubles. These are singles, admit one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, stays the same. So there's a dozen of those. That's blue. It is the color that I have. There's the blue ones. And then I have that also in red. So get a pack of red. Okay, looking good. You have to tell me in the comments. I know this is probably a nice little craft along video if you like someone that chats at you when you're crafting, and what you think about it. Do you enjoy this type of like seeing how it's being put together? Let's see. I also have these. These are just smaller, so I wanted to kind of pop them in a smaller bag. So these ones are the little happy face ones. It says smile on it. So let's see, there's 4, 8, oh, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, a dozen. I just folded them up into their little 4, so there's 3. So there's a dozen of those. These are dark pink, hot pink, dark pink, I don't know. Let's see, put these back in there. Okay, what else do we have in this little goodness bag? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is split the pot. Now these ones, because I don't have as many and I want to keep putting them in all the bags until I run out, they're only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However, I have pink and gold, so between the two of them you have a dozen of the split the pot, but as far as being a single color, you have 6. So split the pot, it's a double thing of tickets, so that one goes there. Okay, you stay in your own lane, girl. Smiley face. It's hot pink and it's a smiley face, so of course I'm calling it a girl. Whoops. All right. How about this and this and this? Goodness gracious. All right. It's all right. Maybe I'll set it up there at the top. Put that one like there. That's fine. Goodness, Sandra. Okay, and then we're almost done. And then I have the yellow ones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all I need is 4 of these. Same thing, but it's got that yellow, really pretty yellow. It's more of a goldish yellow. I love that one. I love it a lot. Okay, 6 of those. All right, now let me put all my tickets that are left back in this container. Move that to the side. And let's count. So we have 12 here, right? So there's 1. I'm going to count how many. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I will just do this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And let me get my calculator up on my computer here. Oops. Let's see. Calculator, please. Oh my gosh, so 12 times, I said 13, right? That's 156 tickets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then these two would make 13 for 12. So yeah, 156 tickets will be in the pack. That's not bad. And I think now I'll go back to those smaller bags, because if I'm going to fold them up like this, and then that way that keeps track of them better. Okay, they need to like get in their bag right away, because they're being ridiculous. Ridiculous. Here, I think that these will fit just fine. So let's get a few of these out. So this is what I do. Normally, I basically work 7 days a week. I mean, that's what I do. And I enjoy it. Like I'm doing all the things that I'm enjoying. So I basically work 7 days a week. And then I'll just kind of split these in half like this when they're in there. And I try to split my days up on the most important things that I have to do. So like I have a few hours every morning that I'm doing book work. I have cleanup that I'm doing from book work or taxes, whatever. 'Cause taxes are like a monthly thing also. And then there's like the year-end stuff. And then there's year-end stuff, which I didn't do. That's why my taxes are so crazy right now, right? I'm having such a hard time. So you have year-end stuff, and then you have monthly stuff, quarterly stuff, year-end stuff. You have all these things. And then I have my, April 15th, tax day, which I usually have all that stuff done, and I don't this year. I usually have it all done by the end of January, or gosh, I would say the first week of January. I'm literally only waiting on other people to send me stuff. But whatever. I'll get back on track with that next year because I'm not doing what I did this year again. I will not. No. So I do a few hours of book work every morning, and then depending on what's going on, with work and stuff like Jason's business, and then rental management for me and stuff like that. Like if there's new leases, showings, there's things. So, but it's not all the time. But when it happens, it's pretty big. So I do that, and then I make video content, so I'm creating stuff doing that, and then I have some editing that goes into that, uploading, and anybody that does all that stuff knows exactly what I'm talking about, or if you've ever seen it or done it or helped somebody, you get it. It's a lot of work, but again, it's something I'm enjoying, so I'm still doing it. Then I add in lives, which I used to only do like one live once a month, sometimes twice a month, because I would do it for the live giveaways. Now I'm doing lives, which lives take up a lot of time, not just because I can't stop talking and I forget what time it is, but because it's so much fun. So it does take up time. And it's hard. It's a little bit more involved sometimes, depending, but I love it. Again, I love it. So, as long as you're loving it, right? And then I have sale prep, so I'm getting stuff. Like right now I have stuff, so I'm putting it together, but then there's the sourcing the stuff also, let's not forget about that. That takes time. Sourcing, and then you have to get it home. Some stuff you have to wash depending on what you're sourcing, and then you have to get it priced, and then you're doing this kind of thing, and I'm stacking my stuff up for the sale. Again, I mean, I'm going to say this all the time because I do enjoy all of it. I will tell you the one thing I don't enjoy, because who loves 100%? The one thing I don't enjoy, and it's only because I am the kind of person where like, I want to work on these. If I get these 4 packs done, my stuff's sitting there, I get up, I can go do something else. The one thing that I can't do that with, because I really need to stay focused on what I'm working on, is when I'm doing, invoicing. So invoicing and packaging is my least favorite of all the things. Least favorite. It's very time consuming, but I love doing the sale. I love getting the product. I love putting it together. I love everything else. I love all the friends that I make doing all that stuff. It's just the invoicing part. Like if I had a system that I liked, that I could figure out that would work for me, and I could pay Aubrey to come in and do all the invoicing for me, I would do that. And then I'd be like, yeah, I love invoicing. I absolutely love it. So the packaging, though, she is helping me with, so that's great, because that's really where I need some help with, for strength-wise and things like that. So I'm paying her to do packaging with me, and I'm paying her to sit with me at the cell to help me with, writing everything down, just to have the cell move a little bit faster, because I know I have a ton of stuff. And so that really does help. And it's really been helpful since Maddy has been helping me with modding. Oh my gosh, I am so freaking grateful. Like, I can't even say, I mean, like, I don't expect Maddy to do that all the time. So when she's able to do it, yes, I am 100% so enormously grateful, because that cuts my time right there. Having somebody mod for you cuts the time in half, which I appreciate as a purchaser. So when I go to other people's cells and they have a mod, I love that, because I like a faster moving cell. Anyways, yeah, so it cuts the cell time in half, which is awesome. So people, any friends that I have that they like a more faster paced cell, probably really appreciate that. And then I'm sure I have friends that like it a little bit more slower, and they're probably like, oh my gosh, she's going way too fast. But I feel like that's also what my pre-sale videos are very helpful for, because you can kind of shop in your own, at your own time, at your own pace, and then see some items that would take me, you know, too long on a sale. All right, now what am I gonna do? I have, what am I gonna do? I have these. Okay, all these plastic bags out of the way for a minute. So much plastic. I don't know what to do with it. All right, I have these. Okay, so these are all, what are they? These are from the 90s. So they're not like extremely old. I mean, there might be some in here from the 80s, but I think, or the 70s even. Okay, but they're not extremely old. And I don't know if that was just moved over or if that was a date. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm seeing, I'm not seeing the dates. The dates are right here. So a lot of the dates, this just has the 2 numbers in it. So I just kind of look through it quickly to see, like I'm seeing a lot of 90. I see 95. I see 94. It looks like they wrote it at the top of the page, and then it just carries down, right? So that makes sense. 93. Okay, so I think these are all the 90s. But they're still fun, and they're really long. How big are these anyways? These are 10 and a quarter by 14. So I think I'm gonna wait, and I'm just gonna do these a piece, and it'll just be like a list, like a name list. So let's see. And we'll just write like the names and then quantity, right? We'll just put that there for right now, and we'll put name and quantity. So example, Sandra times 10. And these are nice and big. I like that. So where do I put them though? Maybe I'll put them up here with my German scraps. I have a whole bunch of those, and my Apple labels, because I'll be doing those like the same thing. Apple labels, I pull those out all the time. Sometimes they're wanted during the sale, sometimes not so much, but if they're always available, because I have so many, so I just pull them out every time. Anything else that I need to work on over here? Anything else? I think I have my piano rolls. I have a few piano rolls that I'm pulling out. The ones that have words on them are, I think they're only $3 each. Yes, and then I have some with words and the metal ends. Those ones are $4. I only have a few of each of these. And then I have one, I call him Fatty. He's so fat. He's like a big fat one, and he's $5. He's the only one that's $5. He's got like that big cool block with the typing in there. No words on the other part of it. But and then it has like the it says it's signed, but to me it looks like a stamp of a sign. Signed. Anyways, I got Fatty. He's there. And yeah, so anything else? Anything else? Let me see. I still have some of these. Ooh, shoes. I have them all in a jar. So I sold these on the last sale that I had, and they were $6 each. They are collectors. So I think I'm going to do the rest of these shoes. I think I'm going to do them at $3 each. I'm going to leave them in the jar for right now. I'm going to use this giant jar for something else later. So I'm going to put $3 each, cut them in half, if I'm that price, to see if I can get rid of the remainder. And then there we go. So I'm going to put that just like that, and then set it on top of my fancy books. I have some really cool books, you guys. I have books on the sale. I have $3, $5, $6, $8. I have some really cool books. I have some really old books. I have some Alice in Wonderland books, not things. They're just books. Okay. Yeah, I got quite a few different things. I need to put tape on that. Sticky notes don't stick anymore. You guys notice that? It's like there's a sticky note, and then I have to add tape. Always have to add that tape. I have some of these. I don't think I'm going to use these though. I have, not this time. What's in here? These. Oh, I was thinking these would be cool to add as charms. They're the little reels, and they're empty. These are the ones that are empty. I had in my stash there. When I bought that at that estate sale, I had some reels that had film in it, and I already sold those. I think I have one or two around here somewhere, but these are my other reels. They're empty. I'm thinking about putting this in my like trinket stuff to sell. I want to make some bags with trinkets. I don't know if it's going to make it onto the sale though. And I think all of these boxes are filled with, they're cute because they're in these little boxes. If I can open it. So there's like these little skinny boxes. How many's in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and I did check, and none of them are plastic. They're all a cardboard. So I think these skinny boxes, if I remember right, they all have 20 slides, 10 on each side. And then there's a couple of chunkies, and they have 30 slides. And some are in color. What is this from? The Vaticano. So anyways, they're cool. These make such fun little charms, even if whether you alter them or not, like they're kind of cool. So they make fun on the dangles for charms. I don't know if I'm going to bring those to the sale. And then I have these ones. It just depends on how much time I have. They will be on a sale at some point. I just have them housed in one of my cigar boxes. The lid, I don't know where the lid went. It's here somewhere. What about these ones? This is just like a big, what's this? I felt like this was like a series of something. This one is, goodness gracious. I'm going to fight with this for a minute. This is all, I can't read it because it's a different, is that a different language? Or I just can't read. Via Tiganiana 62 501 and Telefers. I don't know. This, oh, maybe the front will tell me. Oh, Vatican Places and Museums. There are 60 slides. It says, so if they're all in here, there's 60 of them. That's a lot of slides. I mean, I don't even know if somebody would want 60 of them, but we'll have to, I'll find out. And this box is ripped, but it's kind of a cool box. I like the way the box is. I think that would be kind of fun to do like a little, I don't know. Okay, moving that aside, and then I have some ephemera things right there. Let's see, I also have, oh my gosh, these are all old, what are they? They're vintage garment brushes. I just thought they're so cool. I think they're fun to decorate with. I don't know. I have some odd things that I may bring to the sale and see if anybody's interested in them. They're just fun. What else do I have that I have to work on today before I move on to the next project? Okay, these. I need to get these put together. Okay, I think I'm going to take these and put them aside for a minute. Okay, these are some things that I found while I was cleaning up. This is a, what is this? The Mother Earth News. Is there a year on this? And it is, I don't know. Oh, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Goodness gracious. 1976. Copyright for that picture, though. So, but I don't know what the year is on this magazine. Oh, look at that. This is cute. I really do like this. Tom's Natural Soap. But I really wish there was a date. Am I missing it? Looking fast. What's wrong with people? Like, come on. Did you like that? That's my growl voice, my growling. Okay. Everybody has a growling voice, don't they? Oh, but look how pretty. It's gorgeous. Oh, and then there's some yellow pages in here. Let's see. Ooh, there's color in here. That's cool. All right, well, I don't see, so there's recipes. I don't know. I think this is gonna come to the sale, possibly. It'll be in my sale items. I just don't know if it'll make it to the sale or the next sale. I have one of these Needlecraft magazines here, 1978. These are fun, and they're so colorful. They got so many cool things in there. Look! Oh my gosh. You know what? I think Maddy just sold one, and I'm wondering, was it the same exact year when she had her book sale? She had a big book sale. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know if it was the same exact one. I just remember the colors, but I don't know if McCall's Needlework and Crafts all have the same colors. I don't know. But this is a pretty cool book. Oh, look at a little lamb. It's wool, American Wool Council. There's another lamb. So like, then I see that. I'm like, do I just pull this out in my own stash? I haven't made my ATC card yet. So every lamb I see, I'm like, okay, lamb, be with me. Okay, but I also have an order that's going to be here any day from Woolly, and I have an idea on something to do. I'm not positive yet. So, okay. So yeah, I have these magazines. These are all from the 70s. These are those Better Homes and Gardens, but they're big. They're nice and big. They are, let's see, 12.5 by 9.5. So what I love are these pages are so gigantic that you can, when you're making like a big signature, like for like artful books and things like that, these are just amazing. Oh, it's missing a page. Did I take it or somebody else? I don't know. Nobody knows. Okay. Anyways, I love these big giant books. I love all these photos in here. They're so cool. Oh my gosh. And they're all from the 70s. Yeah, I'm trying to see on the signature. Is it like a, if I can pull it out as a folio? That's what I'm trying to see. So see, it's like that. Like, is it glued or is it stapled or is it at the very middle? Is it, I don't think it's sewn because it's a magazine. No, I don't know if I'll be able to get them out by a folio. So maybe, but they're still big enough to use on those big journals. You know what I mean? This is the hardest part for me, is trying to figure this out. It hurts my hands like there's no tomorrow. Trying to open these up. And when I go to the thrift stores, they're always, I don't know what it is, but it seems like it's always dark in those areas and I can't see. Oh my gosh, look at her big pregnant belly right there. Cute. Big as in beautiful, a beautiful big belly. Okay, well, I can't see that, so I'm thinking they're glued in, but that's still, it's like, whoops, and I ripped that one. Did you hear it? I ripped this, the freaking cover with the kitty cat. Oh, it was, okay, the reason why is because the address was cut out, so it's not only my fault. But this one is still, oh my gosh, look at the back page. Look at that little girl with their mom's shoes on. Oh my gosh. And look at the fodder. Somebody else's fodder. Okay, these are cute. Yeah, okay, so I have some magazines. Okay, and I think they do need to go in save. I didn't write that. Somebody wrote save. I wonder why they wanted to save it. Oh my gosh, and there's John. I keep calling him Johnny Boy, but Johnny Boy is not John Travolta. And he's not John Boy either, because when someone says John Boy, that is not who you think of. It's not who I think of. So I do have big bags. I have big bags. I have 12 by 16. What did I say these were? Yeah, I think it might work. I just like them to already be in their bags, especially when they're old like this, because you've seen what I just did. Like, it's gonna happen again, right? But I don't want to put them in there until I show them. So first of all, I'm gonna see if he'll fit. He's a Rolling Stones guy right here. So will Rolling Stones fit in the bag? I think it will. I have to put it on there and see if it'll stay within those little slots. Yep. Okay. So he will get a bag. He will get a bag. I'll put it right there. And then Here's my time, not time. This is it just says life. It's not, there's no time on this. This is 1969. And it was from Alhambra, California. Not from there, but that's whatever. Somebody got this back in 1969. Look at that. Okay, so this is, oh my gosh, look at these pages. Okay, this is why, oh my gosh, look at, oh my gosh. Oh, these are cool. I love these. Oh, I don't like that. Typewriters. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's history though. I get really caught up in the motion. I can do that from just a photo. I know a lot of people can, and then sometimes I have a hard time pulling myself out of it. So it looks like what's missing here? I'm gonna leave that page there though. So they have some secrets. You know, they're old. They're gonna have some secrets. I went through my magazines, you guys. I have so many. I pulled a few for myself. I've been really trying hard to do that. So let's see. I know that he will fit. Well, this one fit. This one's quite a bit larger. So John will fit. JT, we can call him JT for John Travolta. Yep, this will fit. Okay. So I just want to have them ready. If they don't sell, then I can just grab my bags out. I can do that. Sure can. And then I have these post ones. So these are really cool covers. These are from 1963, 62, 59. Ooh, okay. These aren't even all the bags that I can let go of. Oh my gosh. Nobody's gonna want this now, but I love this. But I already pulled what I'm gonna pull. I can't pull this one. But you know what? There are other people that love clowns, so this would be an amazing, if you don't like clowns, a fun magazine to send to somebody who does like clowns. Look at all that meat. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I'm a huge carnivore. Look at that. Okay, so these are cute. I like these posts. I think they will fit. Let's double check. As long as they sit within those lines and that. Yep. Okay. So this one, these are gonna go in. And then I'm not going to remember which one's the clown. So if somebody's like saying they want this, you're going to have to remember, my friend. I apologize, but you know, that's just the way it is. This one, I'm going to put a bag in it because I know it fits. So normally when I'm doing this and I'm getting preset for myself, I'm not really spending as much time as I'm doing it right now with all the chatting. I just kind of look through them really quick and I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, I love that. And then, oh my gosh, I got to put that back in my stash because I can't sell it. But because I'm hanging out with you guys, I'm talking, you know, chatting about why. Look at these. I have more of these Needlecraft magazines. I just have to find them. But aren't these covers so super duper freaking cool? They are 1932, this one, and then the other one is 1930. So, but it's just beautiful. Again, like these pages are amazing to use. Oh my gosh. Oh, these are, oh my gosh, stop it. Stop it, Sandra. I sold quite a few of these, I think, on my first ever sale, possibly second sale. I think, is that when I did it? Anyways, I'm gonna put a bag in there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I don't know if I'm on camera. Did you see that? Oh, Lordy. Okay, so get a bag in there, and then I need another bag. Where did my bags? Okay, I have enough bags here. Sometimes I mix them up. Okay, yeah. All right, so these will be coming to the sale for sure for large magazines. I mean, one of these sales. So I have my personal sale in this month, February, which will be on February 26th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And then my consignment sale will be in March, and I believe I have the date. When is the date? I'll have to update you on that date. I'm like looking around for a calendar. I don't have do I have a calendar on my computer here? I wonder. I think I do. Oh, I know. If I go to my email, I do, because I can go to the calendar, and then I can go to March, and March 12th. March 12th will be the consignment sale. So I don't sell personal stuff on the consignment sale. I only sell for my consignment friends. And then, oh, that one has a bag. Okay, that one has a bag. That one has a bag. That one has a bag. And then I will have a sale, my personal sale. I'll have it in April, and then I'll have one in May. And then I'll have a consignment sale in June, and then no sales for July and August that are planned. If something happens, I might do pre-sales. I don't know, it depends. July and August are very busy. I'm gonna be going on a cruise. I have a lot of grandkids that come, and it was just, and I do a lot of my estate sale shopping, so I kind of wanna keep that free, so I don't make any commitments on that. September will be a consignment sale. And then October and November personal sales, and December consignment sale. So I should have 4 consignment sales. So it'd be March, June, September, and December. March, June, September, and December are the consignment sales. No sales in July and August. Yeah, because I know, because consignment sales, I had them in front of my July, August, and then behind my July, August. And I did that on purpose because I know that's 1, 2, 3, 4 months of me not doing any sales or bringing any income into the house. But it gives me, I don't have to worry about processing and prepping for a sale. Processing, yes, because I'll be buying stuff and doing that, but it frees me up, and then I only have to do the consignment sale. My friends who do consignment send their stuff into me, and then because every sale takes me approximately 1 week, whether it's a consignment sale or my own sale, it'll take me a week of work. So I have the day before the sale for consignment stuff that I'm checking, that I'm doing things. And then I have the day of the sale. And then I have about 3 days worth of invoicing and packaging and shipping. So 3 to 4 days. So there's a week of work. And when I'm doing that, I'm not generally doing anything else because that eats up my whole week. Whether it's my sale or a consignment sale. So I was thinking that if I did a consignment sale on June and then I was off July and August and I'm collecting things, I can, all that time that's extra for me, I can just work on getting my stuff together and priced and putting packages in the way they're supposed to be, instead of always trying to play catch up like I'm doing, or like I started off doing. I'm getting better at getting my stuff ready. And then September, when I come back to doing sales, I go straight into consignment, and then I don't have to worry until October. Does that make sense? It also gives me time to hopefully work on, fingers crossed, that I work on all of the kids' Halloween stuff and Christmas, but definitely Halloween stuff. Okay, there. I think that's it, my friends. I think I am done. I'm going to go ahead and finish doing these tickets and get that basket off my desk. I'm going to set these books, these magazines aside. I have to put them in their proper pricing department, and then in the departments, and yeah, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. I also, just so you know, I have a lot of I'm hoping they're in good condition. I did another little investment in some old 1800s, and I think they're at least 1800s, if not older, but French books. I don't know yet if they are rag content, but they are French, and I am so excited to get them. I cannot wait. They should be here any day now. So depending on the condition that they're in and what they are, I may be able to bring a few to this February 26th sale. All right, friends, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this enormously long video. I hope you got a lot of crafting done or working out done or whatever it is that you're doing while I'm just yammering on about all kinds of wild and crazy things. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate that. I appreciate you so much. I will see you on the next video. Bye.